Hi guys, Kendall Boy here. Let's talk about the Great Purge of 2022 and 2023. If you've been in the Banana Splits or Willy's Wonderland community, you've seen it. People deleting their parodies, nuking their fan edits, and leaving the fandom with a parting shot about how these movies are garbage. That's right. We are gonna talk about the situation, but why? Is it because the movies actually got worse? No. It's because the real FNAF movie finally showed up, and suddenly everyone felt like they had to pick a side. It's like people are ashamed of the fun we had, when these movies were all we had. I am here to say, stop apologizing. The Banana Splits movie didn't ruin your childhood, it just gave it a jagged, R-rated edge that honestly, it kind of deserved. The biggest stick people use to beat TBSM with is the it's just a stolen FNAF script argument. Look, we know Warner Brothers had the FNAF rights and they lapsed. But if you actually watch the movie, TBSM is its own beast. It has a cynical, mean-spirited satire of show business. Think about the sloppy seconds obstacle course scene. That isn't FNAF. That is a direct, twisted subversion of the original 1960s show. It takes the whimsical nature of the show and turns it into a literal death trap. There is a scene where Trooper uses a giant mallet, a classic cartoon trope, to absolutely demolish a producer. It is dark, it is campy, and it fits the Banana Splits lore specifically. If this were just a FNAF clone, it won't have the show within a show need a commentary about a show being cancelled. TBSM is about the rage of being forgotten, which is ironic given how the community is treating it now. Then there is the "it ruined my childhood" crowd. Give me a break. The original Banana Splits was a fever dream from the 60s. Turning them into slasher villains isn't an insult, it is an evolution. Horror has always taken innocent things, dolls, clowns, dreams, and twisted them. Why is it okay for Winnie the Pooh to get a horror movie, but when the Banana Splits did it with better practical effects and actual gore, it is disrespectful? The animatronic suits in TBSM look incredible. They read bulky, they read uncanny, and they have more weight than half the G-monsters we see in big budget horror today. And then we have Willy's Wonderland. People call it trash because it doesn't have a complex lore. But that is the point. It is a silent, grindhouse action movie where Nicolas Cage beats the wheels off a robotic gorilla while stopping for pinball breaks. It is self-aware. It is not trying to be Hereditary. It is trying to be a fun Saturday night movie. The community that grew around Willy, Siren Sarah, and Cammy Chameleon was creative and passionate. Seeing people delete those parodies now feels like they were throwing away a piece of indie horror history just to fit in with the mainstream horror crowd. The 20,022-20,023 exodus happened because people are afraid of being cringe. They see the FNAF movie as the adult or official version, so they look back at TBSM and Willy S as knockoffs. But these movies kept the subgenre alive. They gave us practical effects, creative kills, and a different flavor of animatronic horror that wasn't tied down by PG-13 ratings or complex game lore. To everyone deleting their videos, your parodies were great. Your love for these movies wasn't a mistake. The Banana Splits movie is a fun, gory, colorful slasher that took a huge risk. Willy's Wonderland is a cult masterpiece of absurdity. Don't let the trash comments win. These movies aren't garbage, they were the reason this genre stayed relevant for a whole decade. Stop deleting your history. If you liked Fleagle, Bingo, Drooper, and Snorky in 2019, you can still like them in 2026. Stay weird, stay horror, and stop letting the internet tell you what is cringe. Kendall Boy, out.
Sugar shine, glad I found you. Oh my love,
precious stone, part of earth where heaven is rained on. Makes no difference where you are.